The province of Ilocos Sur is where the Ilocos region's myriad of cultures and histories converge to become a living museum of a spirited past, a national shrine, a national landmark, national and heritage museums, ancestral houses, cobblestone streets, and unique dishes. They all share space in the timeless land of Ilocos Sur. Sure, Ilocos Sur is ready for its one-of-a-kind tourism extravaganza, and we will begin in the historic place of
Vigan City. The city is located on the western coast of the large island of Luzon on the mouth of the Mestizo River facing the South China Sea. The historic city was inscribed in UNESCO's World Heritage List in November 1999 and a proud member of the Organization of World Heritage Cities. Established in the 16th century, Vigan is the best preserved example of a planned Spanish colonial town in Asia. It is well known for its stone pavements and unique architectures of the Spanish colonial era, which fuses with native Philippine and Oriental building designs and construction. In May 2015, Vigan City was officially recognized as one of the new 7 Wonder Cities, together with Beirut, Doha, Durban, Havana, Kuala Lumpur, and La Paz. The city is also the birthplace of former Philippine President Elpidio Quirino. A city that combines the rich history of the colonial era and the bustling atmosphere of an Asian city, Viva Vigan! Reminisce the past and feel the prehistoric Spanish century vibe in the heritage city of Vigan. It is famous for Calle Crisologo and its cobblestone streets and beautiful colonial structures. You can stroll around or ride a horse-drawn carriage, locally known as kalesa. The surrounding shops sell Filipino weavings, handicrafts, sculptures, and many other interesting products. Witness the harmonization of water jets, exciting laser lights, and upbeat music of the dancing fountain at Plaza Salcedo. It is located at the center of Plaza Salcedo. This nightly show starts at 7:30 p.m. and lasts for 30 minutes. A second show at 8:30 p.m. which happens only on weekends. Pay tribute and respect the Ilocano roots at the Vigan Cathedral. The chapel version of the church was designed by the Spaniard explorer Don Juan de Salcedo in 1574. It is a walking distance from the famous Calle Crisologo. It is also called the Metropolitan Cathedral of St. Paul the Apostle. Enjoy the interactive wildlife sanctuary with your family at the Baluarte Zoo. This privately owned zoological park is just a 10-minute drive away from Vigan City. It was established by local politician and businessman Chavit Singson. Among caged animals include Bengal tigers, lions, pythons, iguanas, camels, deers, ostriches, and flamingos. Visitors can feed monkeys, swans, peacocks, and parrots. Within the zoo, there's also a butterfly garden where you can admire thousands of butterflies and attract for horseback riding. The zoo is open on daily basis with a free of charge entrance fee. Find the right direction and define food and nature tripping at the Hidden Garden. It is a garden and plant nursery with a restaurant and a cafe. You can opt to taste some local delicacies at the restaurant or just walk around the garden in a relaxing setting filled with tropical plants and flowers, clay pots, and carved wooden sculptures. There is a vast variety of plants, burnai jars, and other souvenir products.
Sceneries. The town is known as the garlic center of the north and houses the sanctuary of the miraculous statue of the Black Nazarene. The town is also gifted with natural fascinations from seascapes to greenly sceneries. Say yes to new adventures and have a good time in Sinait. Watch the sea waves and catch the sea breeze in the shorelines of Bangtalanti. It is locally known as the Lighthouse White Beach because of its mesmerizing cove and mini lighthouse. It is a white sandy beach with clear turquoise water located on the way to Barangay Dadalaquiten Norte. Aside from swimming, other activities include beach volleyball and singing via karaoke equipped in each cottages. Hike the trails and head to the place called Kabulalaan Hills. The hills can be compared to a pow rolling hills of Abra and to the relaxing scenery of the Angkalikasan in Pangasinan. From the topmost elevated part of the hills, you can see the Salumagi Island of Sabang, town of Kabugao, and the Badok Island of Badok, Ilocos Norte. It is approximately 30 to 40 minutes trekking from Kabulalan town proper.
Kabugao. The town is believed to have originated from the name Kabuangao, a man with a good sense of humor and headed one such tribe. In an intertribal rivalry, Kabuangao suffered defeat, forcing him and his remaining warriors to move southward until they reach a village where the friendly and hospitable nomads settled. On the other classic story, some assert that the village by the river was ruled by a certain Agao, and when the Spaniards arrived, his subjects called him Chief or Cabo Agao. As time passed, Cabo Angao or Cabo Agao was transformed into Kabugao. Invent a new route and say wow! Explore Kabugao! Plan a stimulating island adventure and catch the waves of Sabang Beach and Puro Island. Its crystal blue waters and fine white sand makes it a perfect summer destination, and while it waves, it is perfect for surfers of various expertise. A cottage is stationed on the sea and can only be reached by walking through a long wooden bridge. To get to the island, one must ride a motorized boat and travel time is around 5 to 10 minutes.
Bantay. The municipality holds the distinction of being the first local government unit in Ilocos Sur to use an electronic scoreboard in a sporting event, the first to open hiking trails, and the first municipality to hold a national shoe fest. Bantay is home to a portion of Carvalho mountain ranges that overlooks the Cagayan Valley and nearby towns of Abra, including its capital, Benguet. Better to see something enduring in Bantay. Strictly no enemies are allowed at the Bantay Bell Tower. It was built in 1591 and served as the belfry of the Santuario de Nuestra Señora de Caridad and the St. Augustine Parish Church. It functioned as a lookout for invading enemy forces during the colonial era, hence the name Bantay, which literally means to guard. It is located on top of a hill, some meters from the church, adjacent to Bantay Municipal Compound. Escape life for a little while and enjoy the easy breezy and chilly trips to Carvalho Mountains. The range has two popular mountain peaks, Mount Canyao and Mount Tupira. Hikers, climbers, and even cyclists and bikers of Mount Canyao can enjoy free rest stops and viewing decks overlooking some parts of Cagayan Valley, nearby towns of Abra, and northern coastline of Ilocos Sur. It is recommended hiking in Mount Tupira at early dawn to witness a picturesque sight of the sunrise and a sea of clouds floating in midair. The mountains have forests and crystal clear springs, which also supplies drinking water to most of Metro Vigan. It is also a habitat of unique species like wild pigs and monkeys, and also houses the headquarters and nursery for a reforestation project conducted by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources.
Santa. On August 24, 1763, Gabriela Silang, the wife of Diego Silang, with the help of her uncle Nicolas Carino, continued her husband's fight and defeated the Spaniards and their soldiers in the Battle of Banawang Santa. Gabriela, who was born in the old barrio of Canyugan in Santa on March 19, 1731, and is regarded as the first heroine of Ilocos, relieved the heroism while enjoying the sceneries in Santa. An obligatory stop is required in the majestic Banawang Bridge. The scenic arc bridge traverses the Abra River and majestically connects the beautiful rocky mountain slopes of the town of Santa and the tail end of Bantay. It is also known as Carino Bridge in honor of the late President Elpidio Carino. It is widely praised because of its marvelous engineering and grand architectural design as glorified by its splendid panoramic beauty, strength, and durability when it survived by the bombing of World War II. However, one of the portion of once called sturdy 456-meter bridge was damaged by the Typhoon Feria in 2001. Hence, the bridge is no longer used. The iconic landmark of Ilocandia was then reconstructed and remained as a tourist attraction, and it was replaced with a newer bridge and also connects the town of Santa and Bantay.
Santa Maria. Situated at the western coastline of the island of Luzon and central part of the province, the town is nestled in a valley surrounded by mountains. The principal crops of the town includes corn, cotton, rice, sugarcane, and tobacco. Santa Maria is home of a Baroque church included in the UNESCO World Heritage List. It's time for a new exploration. Drop by in Santa Maria. Morality and holiness is restored at the Santa Maria Church. The unique architectural style is a reinterpretation of European Baroque by Chinese and Philippine craftsmen. It is officially known as the Church of Our Lady of the Assumption. It is cited by the UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993 as part of the collection of 4 Baroque churches in the Philippines. Adventure awaits, go find it in the legendary Pinsal Falls. Around 19 waterfalls are found in the province of Ilocos Sur, yet the most popular among them is the Pinsal Falls because of the rumored footprint of the legendary Ilocano giant Angalo. Aside from its proximity to the main road, the falls attracts tourists because of the breathtaking view and its natural yet fascinating landscape. The flowing waters of these 85-foot falls cascade into natural pools, perfect for swimming and diving. It is accessible via the 9-kilometer concrete road and approximately a 20-minute journey from the town proper. The falls also became popular because it was the frequent place of shooting films of former action king Fernando Po Jr., Panday, and Di Patapos ng Laban.
Santiago. It is a coastal municipality in the province and the headquarters of the Ilocos Sur Electric Cooperative or ISECO, which distributes electricity to the entire province. The town is gifted with rich natural attractions and indeed getting some attention in the international tourism scene. Lose yourself in nature and find peace and comfort in Santiago. Take your time and experience white and blue Ilocano service at the inviting Vitalis Villas. It is famously known as the Santorini of the North. It is majestically situated on a high mountain cliff overlooking the sea and the beautiful Saban Cove. The villas are crafted in traditional Greek architectural style and offer the warmth of Filipino island charm with the convenience of modern amenities. Explore the property through its cobblestone walkways that look up to clear skies matching with pristine waters. Be dazzled at the paradise-like harbor, the Sabangan Cove. It is popularly known as Santiago Cove and Boracay of Ilocos Sur. The coast covers almost 1 kilometer long, offers white sand and cobalt blue waters, perfect for swimming and diving. Surrounding the beach line are rows of the cabana, painted with different colors that were built by the local government. For those who want to take a break from beach activities, you can also relax on one side while watching the sea. The beach faces west, which gives a pleasant view of the horizon, especially during sunset.
Candon City. The city is labeled as the tobacco capital of the Philippines, and it is the country's largest producer of Virginia-type tobacco. This city has a rich historical background. In its legends, its name is derived from the legendary Candon tree, which is now extinct in the area. The city is also known for making the heaviest and largest calamite in the world. Famous for its tobacco, roam around and be on the go in Candon City. Value purity and sacredness at the St. John of Sahagun Parish Church. It is locally known as the Candon Church. The church is constructed with an earthquake Baroque design. The church's four-story octagonal bell tower has an alternating open and blind gaps, a handrail, and is topped by a campanile. Escape to the seaside and be under the radar of the Rapidap Beach. The sandy beach is located in Ilocos region's coastline, facing the West Philippine Sea. It is perfect for swimming and family getaways. Cervantes. The municipality is officially the summer capital of Ilocos Sur. It has a relatively cooler climate than most of lowland Ilocos Sur due to its geographical location and proximity to Mountain Province and Benguet. The municipality is home to the Besang Pass Natural Monument and the highest peak in the region, the Mount Namandiraan. The road to town is long and winding, but the landscapes are enchanting in Cervantes. Refresh your mind, body, and soul in Besang Pass. It is a 98-kilometer national secondary road in the Philippines that connects between the provinces of Ilocos Sur and Mountain Province. A stop at the Besang Pass Natural Monument is mandatory. You can enjoy the natural and greenly mountain sceneries alongside a wonderful sea of clouds. It is locally known as Tagudin Cervantes Sabangan Road.
Suyo. Suyo is uniquely located in a watershed, the Chico River watershed. Therefore, the town can suitably be called Watershed Town. Distinctly characterized by mountainous terrains of tropical hardwood forest, drained by sparkling cascades of clean river tributaries, creating awesome waterfalls. In a world of watersheds, consider visiting the rising town of Suyo. Walk the trails thoroughly and arrive happily in Sangbay ni Ragsak Falls. The name of the falls literally means Falls of Happiness in English. The patches of rainforest surround the falls, giving it a rustic view. It is best to come here during the rainy season as the falls is in its full force. Sigay. Nestled near the Cordillera Ranges, Sigay has crisp, cool air and rustic scenery. Known to nature lovers, adventurers, campers, and mountaineers, the town attracts visitors with its version of the rice terraces, falls, the kilometric hanging bridge, and its charming rivers. Journey into unknown lands with promising beauty of nature. Conquer Sigay. Leave your footprints along the trail and get your awesome reward in Awasan Falls. The falls has a height of 142 feet or 43 meters, making it the tallest waterfalls in Ilocos region. The deepest part of the basin has a depth of 8 meters. Getting there is an adventure itself, walking through some bushes and springs, ascend and descend for seemingly endless uphill and downhill walks. The water comes from a spring uphill, while the water basin on the falls runs deep and still during summer. Non-swimmers can enjoy the place floating on a raft. Its waters might get harsh and cruel as it appears during rainy season, but gives a majestic view of nature that seems to urge for a photograph.